Meet your new Supreme Court Judge, Ketanji Jackson. In every single case involving child pornography, Judge Ketanji Jackson has been lenient and openly sympathetic with the perpetrators of child rape pornography. Christopher Michael Downs openly bragged about molesting his 13-year-old cousin. He was arrested for trading videos of child rape, including children as young as 2 years old. Judge Jackson gave him the absolute bare minimum sentence. Ryan Manning Cooper was arrested for having more than 600 images involving the rape and torture of children, including infants and toddlers, which is why the prosecutors made it clear that the case was on the more egregious or extreme spectrum. But Judge Jackson disagreed and ruled that distributing images of infants and toddlers being raped is not especially egregious. Wesley Keith Hawkins posted videos of 11-year-old boys being raped by men. Jackson only gave him 3 months, sent him to a low-security prison, arranged for special protections, and apologized to him, telling him that she feels so sorry for him and his family and for the anguish that this has caused all of them. In explaining her light sentence, Judge Jackson argued for the child pornographer's future potential. 6 years later, he was arrested again for distributing child rape porn, and Jackson resentenced him to only 6 months in a residential reentry center. Neil Alexander Stewart was arrested with hundreds of images and videos of child rape while trying to procure children between the ages of 5 and 11 to rape them. Judge Jackson admitted that the felon was likely to reoffend, but still gave a light sentence, arguing that the current recommendations for child sex offenders is outdated and substantially flawed. 3 years later, Stewart reoffended. This is how Judge Jackson got her start. In 2009, President Obama nominated her to vice chair the U.S. Sentencing Commission, where she helped weaken federal sentencing policy for child pornographers by arguing that child pornographers are not pedophiles, which is similar to how Hillary Clinton got her start when she defended a group of men who violently gang raped a child and later joked how she knew they were guilty. It's also very interesting that when the biggest pedophile scandal in history broke, Judge Jackson was there. After WikiLeaks released the Podesta emails, millions of people were asking questions about a strange coded language being used between President Obama, Hillary Clinton, and their friends. A code that seemed to reflect what the FBI says is secret code for pedophiles. The whole sordid mess became known as Pizzagate, and when the Fed's cleanup operation ended up in the courts, Judge Ketanji Jackson was there to help tidy it all up. I'm sure this is all just a coincidence. Just like it was a coincidence that the world's most infamous pedophile blackmail artist killed himself in jail while the guards were surfing the internet. And just like it's a coincidence that Congress has paid out millions of dollars in court settlements that involve sexual assault. In some parallel universe, there may be an Earth that protects its children from pedophiles and other child predators, but not this one. On this Earth, we pay them taxes and sacrifice our children to them. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's going on? Happy Easter to everybody. And if you don't celebrate Easter, then fine. But for the people who do, happy Easter on this wonderful Sunday. Excuse me. Thank y'all. I mean, I really appreciate everybody coming out to the Deeper Thought Experience. And I'm your host, DJ Dun Dada, like always. And I missed y'all last week. I had some things to do, and man, let me tell you, it get worse and worse every day. Shout out to Greg Reese, man. Shout out to Greg Reese and the Reese Report, because, man, I tell you, every time he comes out with a video, I have to represent because he always hits it dead on. I mean, he hits it on the nail. The man is talented. Y'all need to look him up, Greg Reese and the Reese Report. And if not, I'm just going to keep posting this stuff here on the Deeper Thought Experience because this stuff is fire. But like I told y'all 2 weeks ago, Ketanji gonna get it. Regardless of her past, she's gonna be a next Supreme Court justice. They need her up there. And when I say they, I'm not talking about us, but them, which is the elites. I'm gonna say it again, New World Order. You'd be surprised how many pedos is running this country and running the world. But you would never know. Because journalism is dead now. Back in the day, when you reported on something, man, it was just like, that was a dead end right there. You want to, if a journalist find anything about a person, a congressman, a senator, even a president, he was in deep water. Now the media is in bed with the elites, with our government to the point where that everything is covered. They don't take nothing serious. And if they do, they just drop a couple $1 million and tell them to shut up. Used to be a little dignity back in the day when I was growing up as a baby. Things are different now. It's all about money. People sell their souls out for money. Just sell it out. But getting back to Katanja, I mean, you saw the report, and just imagine, I mean, I can't even imagine someone saying those things she was saying about the pedophile, giving them lighter sentences, and then have the audacity to say how she sympathized with the guy who committed the crime. That's a mental case to me. That's someone who's got mental issues. But look where she's at now, fellas. Look where she's at. So I just hope this opens your eyes to know that we are in a war. I say it every time I get on here. We are in a war. We are in a spiritual war, a mental battle, because it is mental because of the fact you turn on the news, 95% of the media is not talking about this stuff. And then when they do talk about it, they talk about it in the sense of, it's not true. This is disinfo. This is misinformation. The Hunter Biden laptop is all misinformation. Hunter Biden. But when I say Hunter Biden, I like to say Hunter Biden, and I just like to flow with it. Almost like Joe Biden, well, he stutters and slurs and forgets his words. So I can't compare myself to that. But what I'm saying is, Hunter Biden, that laptop, man, I probably shouldn't say this and tell y'all this, but last week, I got so tired of everybody telling me, Don, check this out, check that out, check out those pictures, man. On what? On that laptop. It's all on the internet. Okay. Do you understand certain things you shouldn't watch on the internet like that because it can incriminate you, bro? Dog. That motherfucker crazy, man. I'm like, okay, explain. And I went on one website, they just showed pictures of videos. And dude, I almost passed the hell out. I almost passed the hell out just watching the pictures. Still pictures. You know, not the moving pictures, but just the. And I'm just like, Hunter, what the hell was on your mind, bruh? Why would you put all this on the internet, dude? Why? I mean, not the internet, but why would you put this? Why would you record it on your laptop, all your promiscuous sexual endeavors? What was you thinking, bruh? Your daddy is the vice president at the time. He's still the vice president. We'll talk about that later. What was you thinking, bruh? Because you know what? Y'all are indestructible. Y'all are invincible. That's how y'all, I mean, I get it. Y'all invincible. There's nothing y'all can get in trouble for, so y'all do this type of stuff. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off Hunter. But the stuff I seen, I don't know if it was the cocaine, the drugs. This dude, he was drilling them. Every day, every night. But the bad part about it, he was doing the underage. And I'm afraid to say this, but y'all got to look this stuff up. Because I'm afraid, I'm not afraid, but I saw something that made me, what's the word? Hyperventilate, or better yet, a panic attack. That's what it is. I had a panic attack. I saw a video. No, excuse me. It wasn't a video. It was a still picture of the video. And I was like, dude, why would you put this of all on your laptop and on plus? I would have beat your ass down. I would have beat you to a pulp. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to put you in jail. I'm gonna have to put you up under the jail. I'm gonna have to put you to Guantanamo Bay. In Guantanamo. But I seen the video. Excuse me, I keep saying video. I seen the picture of a white puppy on the dog. I mean, a white dog. It wasn't a puppy. It was a white dog on the bed. No, it wasn't like that, fellas. No. It wasn't bestiality. But the white dog belongs to somebody else who is famous. Should I say more? Google it. Google it. Now, I see how I'm getting in there. See, I'm getting in there. I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm gonna let you connect. I'm gonna let y'all connect. Obama, Hunter Biden, oldest daughter. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, let's get into something else because it was just gross. I was like, no way, bro. No. Dude, you need to get beat down now, bruh. Man, it is something else. Yeah. But yeah. Let me give a shout out to James. James, what's up, James Garner? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Andrea, what's going on? Man, I mean, don't get me. Oh my God. So James, you do agree with me about that. It's the crack. That crack make you want to just beat something up, I guess. Is that what it is? My God, man, he was beating them down every night. Prostitutes every night up in that hotel. I mean, he was beating them down. That's a lot of energy. I mean, I drink an energy drink, the organic rock stars. They done took them off the shelf now. I can't even get me an organic rock star no more. You feel me? I mean, I even went back to Crump. There's one place in Georgia where you can get the Crump energy drinks. You understand? And let me tell you, that's the only thing I drink. And let me tell you, it keep you crunk for about 2 hours. I can't drink nothing else. Got saccharose in it. Saccharose, it ain't good for you. And if you don't know what saccharose is, Google it. I don't know about Go no more, man. Yeah. Oh, hold on, you said something about, yeah. I don't know. What about something going on with Duck? I don't know. But hell, it couldn't be no worse than Googling it. But yeah, look up saccharose. Man. Boy, I tell you, boy. Got me want to hit that pop. No, I'm just kidding. It was a joke. I'm not trying to hit it. No. No, I'm not trying to hit it. I was just joking. I don't need that powder in my life. You know what I'm saying? I need that sugar, that cane sugar in my life. That's one of my biggest problems right there. I have to have that cane sugar in my life. You know? But anyway, like I was saying, fellas, these folks ain't real. These folks, I'm going to say this too. There's a video going out of Joe. I'm not going to try to find it, but I done had 3 folks tell me about it. And they saying that your boy Joe got some chick. I heard they said she was underage. Got a chick tied up on a tree. And he whipping her in the back. Whipping her back, but she's butt naked. He just pow, pow. What kind of shit is that? What is y'all into, man? And now you the president. And your son done disappeared. He ain't nowhere to be found. And let me tell you, he got money. He done got money from the Ukrainians government. He done got money from the Chinese. He done disappeared. Now, where he can go, because everything's on that black card he got. Remember we talked about black cards? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my video from matter of fact, February. The first video I did in February, I was talking about the black card. We got money. And well, not we, but they got money. I don't know, maybe staying at Klaus Schwab's crib. You know what I'm saying? Yuval Harari. He must be chilling with them. Because I'm telling you, it's getting ugly, man. These folks do whatever they want to do. And then they sit there during election time or during elections or whatever. They see him lying to you and the media comes out and cover for them. And then y'all fall for the okadope and y'all vote for these bastards. But at the same time, we all know that this man didn't get 81 million votes. I'm going to keep it 100. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that. But trust me, we done found out. And I'm very disappointed in our elections that y'all had to stoop this damn low. That's dirty. Because other countries watching us and they going like, America, you are so stupid. Why would you do that? But then again, we are so brave. You know what? You can't do this in other countries because you talk about riots. BLM, Black Lives Matter, they don't got shit on them folks across overseas. You want to know how to riot, boy, I'm going to tell you something, go over there. You be running back home. I'm telling you, them folks don't play over there. We cannot forget about the overthrow of Ukraine back in 2014. And look where we at now. Anytime I have a friend sit there and put the damn logo or flag of the Ukraine, I just roll my eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's like having on a mask on me. I see people driving their cars by themselves with a damn mask on. Why would you have a mask on? Why? Why? In the car by yourself. And you got a mask on. And the mask doesn't protect you. I mean, it's clown world. This is stupid, man. This is redonkulous. What's going on, Marie? Glad you came out. Pretty saucy. Glad everybody came out to the show. Tell your friends about me. Tell them the link in the description. Tell them to come see the show. Like and subscribe. all of that. But let me tell you something, man. This got to stop. People are watching. The people of the world is watching us. Not only that, the Holy Spirit is watching us. This is Easter, man. Don't think Jesus and the Lord is not looking down on their throne, looking down, going, shaking their head like, we created this? Dad, you created this. I know we got free will, but we created this? And all that I can say is that we have free will. The fallen angel is here. I really think that, like I said before, man, these are aliens, man. And I think these aliens could be the fallen angels. These are the engineers of the Prometheus. Who knows, man? Something going on, man. Come on, man. I mean, this. Not only that, but how y'all liking this inflation? I mean, y'all liking this inflation. I'm being sarcastic, but I hope y'all liking it. What's that, 8-point-something% now? I just got a raise from the cotton picking plantation. It don't look like nothing. You know? Worked my butt out there in the field. And DJ, you got a raise. Okay, cool. Next thing you know, I go to the store to go buy me some more sugar cane. And it done went up $3.87 when it used to be just $2.03 in sugar. Meat done went up. Inflation. Welcome to the Great Reset that I tried to warn y'all about. The Great Reset is here. I mean, we can't get out of it, but it's going to be a fight because we are in it. You are in the Great Reset. You are in the New World Order. Ain't no getting to it. Ain't no it's coming. It's here. You see it. You live in it. Look at the gas prices. Look at the food prices. Look at how they doing our farmers. Look how they doing me, the farmer. They're making it hard out here. You putting sanctions on Russia, and Russia going like, and why would you do that when you get damn near 40% of fertilizer from us? Why would you talk trash when you get 30% of potash that you put in cement to make concrete? Why would you be talking jazz? Oh, wheat. You get 20% from us. You get over 40% from Ukraine. Okay. All right, whatever. Do your thing. Put sanctions on us. We're just going to put sanctions back on you. How about that? And now we are the ones hurting. Russia's not hurting. Russia is not hurting. That's right. I agree with you, Marie. God continue to bless America and everyone on here and around the world. Amen. I got to show this one, y'all. This is awesome. That's awesome right there. And I agree with you. So you got a 360 war going on. You got these pedophiles trying to they're going after your children. Drag Queen story time. Look that up. They trying to taint your children. And what did God say about our children? If you mess with the kids, you have really committed a sin. I mean, I'm not judging you. I'm not putting you down. I mean, we all done went through the situation with abortions and things of that nature, but I mean, all this, God's looking at that. If your body has the power to create, that's a powerful thing. Procreation. That's the power that God gave us to replenish the earth. Replenish the earth. You know what I'm saying? So We got to keep our heads up. We got to keep saying no, people. All right. Now you keep saying, I know you're saying you say that all the time, DJ. We got to say it. Protect our children. Um. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, before I forget, because you know I will forget. People, learn how to grow food. If it take you to take a pot, a little planter, and put some dirt in it and some soil, and put some seeds in it and grow something that you love to eat, something that you may be stuck to eat, and then on top of that, learn how to preserve. And I'm not perfect. I'm still learning how to preserve food. It's finna get bad. It's finna get bad. My eyes popped up out my eyeballs. My eyeballs just because I'm telling you, it's finna get at least for the next 3 to 4 years. There's gonna be some times you're gonna go to the store and it ain't gonna be nothing on the shelf. What you gonna do then? What you gonna do now? Yeah, man. So get ready for the mental state that we're gonna be in the next couple of months. And it's gonna have nothing to do with, well, it does have a lot to do with it, but you gotta understand something. Everything is by design. I'm gonna say it again. The attacks on our children, the grooming of our children, Disney doing what they're doing, food shortage, the war in Ukraine, the invisible enemy, the jabber. All that is a 360 attack on you because guess what? They got to get rid of you. Remember I told you last week, 2 weeks ago? They want to get rid of you. This is part of the Green New Deal. Too much carbon. And remember I told you, you are the carbon. You are the carbon. Sorry to tell you that. But grow your food, folks. If you got to go order some seeds offline, grow it. If you got a backyard, if you got some pots that you can put dirt in and grow some, grow. All right. Stock up on beans. Stock up on some water. Yes, you ain't gonna be able to have your favorite food for a while. A lot of companies gonna be probably going out of business because of what's going on. Learn how to cook, ladies. Sorry. Learn how to cook bread, bake bread. I was watching. I know some of you already done seen it, but I was watching Dunkirk, and it's about the German troops. Well, excuse me, not the German, but the UK um, troops trying to escape Dunkirk. Am I saying it right? I hope I am. Um, but through the whole movie, every time you saw someone eating, what were they eating? They were eating bread and jelly. That's all they were eating, bread and jelly on that ship. Got off the ship, got on another ship, bread and jelly. And guess what else? Tea. You know, I don't see how anybody can drink tea without no sugar. I gotta have me some cane syrup, man. Some cane sugar or some honey. Okay, I go with honey. But I'm going like they drinking this thing. If they putting sugar in this thing, or they just drinking it straight. Even the Chinese, they do it. They just drink it straight. Straight tea. No honey. I don't see how they do it. But hey, we got to get to it. We gonna have to get serious. You know, for the next, I'll tell you what. This is what I want y'all to do. Every payday, I want y'all to go get 3 cases of water. Every payday, 3 cases of water, and buy a bag of beans. This is what I want you to do. Preferably, if you're gonna buy canned foods, I suggest you buy canned food with BPA on the side of the can that says BPA free. All right. Bisphenol A is the name of the word. Bisphenol A. BPA. Free. That is a chemical that attacks your hormones that make you, just look it up. Because I'm very long-winded. Speaking of that, see, I'm finna go into a story. But you know what? I'm not. I got so much to talk about, so much to say. But, we got to go to a commercial. Yes. So before we get back onto the subject, let's get into a commercial. Yes. My sponsors.
Celebrate the confirmation of the next justice of the United States Supreme Court, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson.
The groomer gatekeeper has been installed in the Supreme Court. We've got subway demonic possessions. And we've reached a new illegal alien milestone. That means it's time for another installment of Biden Season 2.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him...
Check out the new set and stage. No more fake windows. This week's special guest is former President Barack Obama, and we play the game, Who is the President?
My name is Joe Biden. I'm Barack Obama's vice president.
Vice President Biden. Vice President.
Biden still thinks he is now the vice president, and that Big Mike was Obama's vice president.
I'm deeply proud of the work she's doing as First Lady with Joining Forces Initiative. She started with Michelle Obama when she was vice president and now carries on.
So let's hug it out and turn our attention to the border, where we've hit another historical milestone.
We might have already hit it. 1 million people already crossed it as of January 1st.
That's right. And now that Biden isn't renewing Title 42, Sleepy Joe is going to crush the illegal immigration record. And finally, President Brandon has listened to the calls from the nation's groomers at Disney.
We only have a handful of queer leads in our content.
Leads.
And has pledged to cram more trans, gays, and self-mutilators down your throat to teach your children about sex.
As a preschool teacher, a drag king, and as a member of the LGBTQ community.
And the research says that there is no age too young to talk about pretty much anything.
And even this idea that we can't talk about sex with kids. It's like, first of all, we probably can. Our society is just way too uptight about it.
Instead of teaching social studies today, they just asked me a whole bunch of questions about being gay. So I think it was pretty well.
Okay, groomer.
And don't forget, if you're attacked by a demon-possessed subway rider in this administration, don't defend yourself or we'll have to get the police involved. Thanks for watching Biden Season 2. It's gonna be lit.
As a 3-parent family of LGBTQ people, we know there's a particular pain with growing up feeling different.
We like the same things. That makes you one of us.
This is a safe place. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not anymore.
Yes. It's a free country where you can be yourself.
Now, put on this dress and open up the door to your heart. No! I'm not gonna open anything!
So, there you go. I'm back. Yeah. Deeper thought experience. Oh, wow. They out there on Twitter. Well, not really Twitter. Thank you, Elon. I don't care what you say about Elon, but anyway, we're gonna talk about it later. But Twitter, not really Twitter, but TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Insta, boy, I tell you, I'm still trying to learn about Instagram. It's crazy. I mean, I done mastered Facebook, but I have not mastered Instagram. Man, I could tell you some stories about that, but I'm not. But once again, like I said, these grown pedos want to teach your kids how to do this and that, and get them out of their innocence. And it's happening mostly here in the United States, and it's happening certain parts of the UK. But I got to say this. The Russian children, the Russian kids, the Russian Federation, whatever you want to call them, Vladimir Putin, you know what they're teaching them folks over there? How to break down and shoot an AK-47 to protect their country at the age of 12 and up. Probably earlier than that. But we try to teach our kids how to hold a dildo or how to masturbate. Why would that just sounds weird, me even saying that. I have to worry about my kids when they go to school every day. Like when they come home, what did you learn today? Tell me, what did you learn today? I wants to know. Tell me. I'm just waiting to hear it. You know, I'm serious. But I could tell you about a phone call I had last week. Because we're going to talk about Elon Musk. But say what you want to say about Elon. The dude is a genius. I don't really trust Elon. But after what he did in the last couple of days or week, I'm beginning to trust him more. And I know you don't put your trust in everybody. You never trust everybody. But what I'm saying is I could look into the person's eyes and you can tell he's been through a lot, but he's trying to cover it up. And the last time I did some research on him, I heard he's taking like antidepressants. But I don't know if he's still doing it or not, but the man is a genius. You can love him or hate him. And he loves to piss people off in a very intellectual way. He's been to all the secret meetings with all the billionaires. I think he went to Davos. And I think when he went to Davos, he came right back and said, hey, these folk crazy. I'm going to tell you what they want to do. And yes, we do know about the implants that he would like to start. I forgot, Starlink or whatever. He wants to implant in your head and whatever. And that got me kind of like not trusting him. But when he sat there and said, look, that's by choice. If you want it, hey, you got the freedom to do it. But I'm not forcing no one to do this. If you want to be experimental like what I'm doing, then cool, run it. We got you. I mean, the man is a maverick. He came up with the electric car. Everybody has an electric car. Now, I guess it's balling. I can't afford it, but I do respect him. I mean, I kind of wish I had a Tesla. He has some of the best rockets on the planet. Everybody use him. The United States government use him with his rockets to get stuff back and forth to the shuttle up in space. Think about that, SpaceX. And then he has the satellites for Wi-Fi. Now, I don't know how he's running that part of his business, but here's my thing. I need to talk to him. I really need to talk to the man. I need to talk to the man. I really wish he was my best friend, to be honest with you. And if my best friends are watching, sorry. I'm just keeping it 100. I can get a business loan of $10,000. That's all I need. Psych. Anyway, the man is a Tony Stark. Can't hate the man. The man is a Tony Stark. He's doing more for this country as far as innovation, technology. You can't hate the man for that. Every other billionaire on this planet besides him, what are they doing? What are they contributing to this planet? What are they contributing to technological advances? Let's think about that for a minute, fellas. Before we start judging people, think about that for a minute. The man is for free speech. A lot of people don't care about free speech. Free speech is the mecca of a fluent and smooth society to be able to work your differences out, keep it moving, make things better. You got to have free speech. And for them to try to censor him, censor anybody who's trying to make things better, that's not a good thing. It's not. I'm sorry. The first thing in the Constitution is what? Free speech. And we all know what the second is. And I keep going. And if you don't know, now you know. But no, seriously, if you don't know, go read your Constitution. All right? Elon Musk is the same guy that came out, a year ago and said, I'm not getting no jabber jabber. I'm not getting the jabber jabber. My family is not getting the jabber jabber. No. Kick rocks, Bill Gates. Come on. Now that right there had me turn my head and go like, hold up, what'd he say? What'd he say? I was just like a giraffe. What'd he say? What? Did he say what there? Say that again? That did it for me. I was like, okay, let me start focusing more on this cat, see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? So, kudos to my boy. He's doing the thizzle. He is the man. You know what I'm saying? There's other people out there that y'all need to look up. And remember, any person that gets attacked, them the ones you need to start focusing on and really listening to. Now, I'm going to say it. Anytime they start talking about, they already censored the man, Alex Jones. That's the person you need to listen to. Anytime they censor your doctors talking about the jabber jabber and the invisible enemy, like Sherry Tenpenny, Peter McCullough, Brian Ardis, Elon Musk. You better turn your head and start listening to these folks, because I'm telling you, they telling the truth. They telling something that the media don't want you to hear. So you need to start digging hard and digging, trying to find out what are these folks talking about, and find out when you go to the polls, if you're going to vote for somebody, did they go to the Davos meeting? Did they go to the WEF, the World Economic Forum? Did they meet Klaus Schwab and sit down with these cats and talk about setting them up into these cabinets? You know, what's that big girl name out of Georgia that everybody loves? Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams, she's a George Soros puppet. So you got to back up off that. I'm sorry. You're going to have to back up off that, ladies. My sisters, I know y'all love the chick. Back up off her. Because I'm telling you, she going to trick you now. I'm giving you another warning. I warned you about JoJo. Now I warned you about Stacey. Back off. Because I'm telling y'all going to get mad. Y'all going to be locked back down. Going to be locked back down because I'm telling you, you see what's going on in China. You see what's going on in Shanghai, China. They trying to bring this crap back. They trying to put the fearmonger back in you, player, so that they can lock you down. Just because they let everything they done released and everybody going back to normal, that's just, they finna clamp back down. And I'm going to say they going to clamp back down, I'm going to say December. Soon as a winter cold come, they're going to clamp back down. They're going to start locking stuff down. They're going to tell you not to come out your house. It's about to get ugly. Joe Biden just overwritten a Supreme Court ruling last week saying all federal government agencies, all federal government employees got to get the jabber jabber. After the Supreme Court said, nah, you can't force that on nobody. You can't force that on nobody. Nah, man. No, you can't do that. If they want to get it, let them get it. But no, you can't force that, man. And then you got the military. And I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but within the last 3 months, over 1,000 service members just mysteriously died of myocarditis. Heart pulp, I forgot, I can't pronounce that word, but heart problems, or just weird stuff, man, after they got the jabber jabber. So my heart goes out to our military brothers and sisters out there in the armed forces. We love you. I love you. Mad respect to you. You know, can't talk about my situation, but shouts out to you guys, man. Still love you. Say no, people, and get ready, because not only if they have lockdowns again, if they have a food shortage, and they gonna start telling you, well, in order to beat this, and y'all need food, and y'all need to, register your information, and we're gonna give you a debit card, and you just buy nothing but food on it. If you want to eat, that means we keep track of you. So, just telling you. So, start focusing on Elon. Watch him and listen to what he's saying, because the people at Twitter are having a conniption fit. The shareholders at Twitter is having a conniption fit, Mike. They are losing their minds over there. And I think that Elon, he's mentally putting it on him. He said he got a plan B and a plan C. He said he's about to do what he got to do. The man got billions, and he's using it for something positive, because everybody's on Twitter. Everybody's on Twitter, except me. But I'm on there, but I can't find myself. Get it? You know what? I keep talking. Y'all need to hear what Elon has to say, because I'm just the guy. I'm just a messenger. So let me call up Elon, because I lied. I do have his number. Let me call him up. No, I don't have his number. But check what he out. Check this out.
Strong intuitive sense is that having a public platform that is maximally trusted and broadly inclusive is extremely important to the future of civilization.
And it's been argued that this is the greatest political event since the election of 2020, and maybe for decades to come, right? This has big implications. It does.
You tweet a lot.
I use my tweets to express myself.
He's used Twitter as a troll to go after people. He's used Twitter to talk up his own investments in things like cryptocurrencies.
When out of the blue in August, he tweeted, quote, "Am considering taking Tesla private at 420. Funding secured."
That's 420. That's a code for marijuana, which he very much enjoys.
The SEC disputed that claim and charged him with securities fraud. The case was settled, with Musk agreeing that his communications relating to the company, including Twitter, would be overseen by his board.
He's been charged by the SEC with misleading investors and paid millions in fines.
I want to be clear. I do not respect the SEC. I do not respect them.
So he falsely disclosed that he had an offer to take the company private that Saudi Arabia was standing behind. He didn't have it.
Funding was actually secured. I want to be clear about that, because the SEC knew that funding was secured, but they pursued an active public investigation nonetheless. At the time, Tesla was in a precarious financial situation, and I was told by the banks that if I did not agree to settle with the SEC, that the banks would cease providing working capital and Tesla would go bankrupt immediately. So that's like having a gun to your child's head. So I was forced to concede to the SEC unlawfully, and now it makes it look like I lied when I did not in fact lie. I was forced to admit that I lied to save Tesla's life, and that's the only reason.
Elon Musk has launched an audacious $43 billion takeover bid for Twitter.
He says he wants to pay $54.20 a share to buy up the rest of Twitter that he doesn't have.
I think it's very important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech.
So Elon Musk understands something about Twitter that many people in our country don't understand, which is it is the single most important forum for speech possibly in the world. Not because it's the biggest, but because it's where elite opinion is incubated.
I am frightened by the impact on society and politics if Elon Musk acquires Twitter. He seems to believe that on social media, anything goes. For democracy to survive, we need more content moderation, not less.
But there are massive life and globe altering consequences for just letting people run wild on the thing.
As he put it on Twitter last month, quote, free speech is essential to a functioning democracy.
At a moment when Twitter's greatest opportunity and need is for greater control.
The actual consensus view of mainstream liberals is that democracy cannot function if people they don't like are allowed to participate in it.
He's a maverick doing his own thing, and he doesn't like what they're doing, and they are extremely scared and upset right now.
Do you believe Twitter rigorously adheres to that principle? And overwhelmingly they answered, no, it doesn't.
The arsonist is coming back to cosplay as firefighter. He is going to be at the board.
He believes that too many people are censored on Twitter. He believes Twitter's policies are misguided. He likes to post wild memes. And look, he's an edgelord, which means he likes to walk right up to the edge of the rules without quite breaking them.
And his agenda has been telegraphed very clearly. Less control.
In my view, Twitter should match the laws of the country and really, you know, that there's an obligation to do that.
The entire regime depends on holding a total monopoly over what Elon rightly calls the global public square.
Our role is not to be bound by the First Amendment, but our role is to serve a healthy public conversation. And our moves are reflective of things that we believe lead to a healthier public conversation. The kinds of things that we do to work about this is to focus less on thinking about free speech, but thinking about how the times have changed.
Hold up. Before I keep it, can y'all understand anything this man is saying? Can y'all understand anything this man is? What do you want? Can you understand anything this man is saying? That's all I'm gonna say. I guess he's trying to tell me I need to wind it down. I need to wind it down. Ow!
Musk says free speech is imperative for a functioning democracy. I now realize the company will neither thrive nor serve this societal imperative in its current form.
He's got the money. He has said, I'm willing to take this company private and begin this process.
If in doubt, let the speech, let it exist. I mean, otherwise it's, hello, First Amendment. Freedom of speech is fundamental.
That's what a super villain hero would say, right? He thinks he's Tony Stark, right? That's what they'd say, however you feel about him.
Well, we are seeing a digital revolution, and a real digital revolution, staged by a man who was told by the world that he couldn't achieve his dreams, and yet he's done it twice, doing his SpaceX program and his Tesla electric vehicles, and he's become the richest man on earth, defying public opinion.
I think he'll make a deal go through, whether it's this one or he takes over the company. He only needs 30-40% to have effective control, and I think he's in it enough to do it. And those who say, oh, how can he do Twitter when he's doing all this other stuff? What he's done is amazing. You take what he's done in rocketry. His company has better technology than any other government agency or company in the world in that area. So the guy's able to do these things. So one way or the other, he will get control of Twitter.
Twitter has extraordinary potential, he wrote. I will unlock it.
It is an amazing coincidence. SEC and DOJ swoop in to investigate Tesla and Musk. Mull's Twitter takeover. Isn't that a surprise? Of course, it's not a surprise.
Twitter is a war zone. If somebody's going to jump in the war zone, it's like, okay, you're in the arena. Let's go.
Elon needs to be prepared for what's coming. It would be one of the few things that is not fake and not performative. It would amount to effectively a declaration of war on our corrupt and illegitimate regime.
So, I'm beginning to like Elon, man. I guess y'all saw my cat, huh? I already fed her, so I don't know what she coming up. I guess she wanted to be famous. I guess she wanted to be on TV, I guess. You know? So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you saw it, huh? That's all good. It's all good. Yep, she's showing out. Showing out. But it's all good, though. That's my cat. I love her. I'm not trying to get rid of her because of the carbon footprint. And I'm not finna do the Klaus Schwab wants me to do by eating bugs and drinking purified urine. That ain't finna go down. So it is what it is. So and I don't think Elon wants you to do all that. He just wants you to make babies. He also said in the video, he said, America needs to make more babies, more children, and to advance civilization, to go to the next stage of civilization, and we should be traveling to Mars. I mean, this man is still stuck on Mars. Now, you ain't finna get me on that spaceship and go to Mars. This ain't no equilibrium. This is, I'm not, no. And if you ain't seen Equilibrium, that's a good movie. You need to check it out. It kind of gives you an idea of the elites and how they want to live off world, or better day, you know, with all the advanced technology while you suffer here on Earth. That was a good movie. You need to go check that one out. It's a very good movie. We got the guy who played in it though. But let me tell you something. Let me say it. I'm not eating bugs. I want to follow in the path of Elon Musk for the time being. And just do my thizzle on that. But, excuse me. I guess I need to tell you about my little, get into my life a little bit because, how should I put this? I got a phone call. And it always happens this way. But I hate it when people call me, and it's mostly family. They call me and they ask me a question. Well, let me ask you a question. If Joe Biden is doing this, or better yet, if this thing you saying is this and this and that, or what's going on in the grocery store? I couldn't find my hog maws, my pork tails, or whatever. They were sold out. They've been sold out for 2 weeks. You get what I'm saying, fellas, right? And then you say, well, it's because of this, it's because of that. It's part of the Great Reset. It's part of Klaus Schwab. You will own nothing, you will have nothing, and you will be happy. And then they stop you. They don't let you finish. They be like, hold up now. Hold up. Now you go. I'm like, what do you mean there I go? You asked me a question, and I'm trying to explain and give you the answer to the question that you asked. Well, Joe Biden said on TV that it's because of the sanctions. The sanctions, and that Russia has got all this going on, and that is what it is. And I said, well, you asked me a question. I'm finna give you the answer to that question. And so you sit there and you try to give them the answer to the question that they ask, and they want to cut you off. Now, I don't know if anybody else is going to go through that, but I'm going to tell you, I'm getting sick and tired of getting cut off. I'm getting sick and tired of people calling emailing me, calling me on the phone, asking questions, and you don't let me finish the damn question. And then you get mad when I just get quiet and say, hey, I got some things to do. Can I call you back? Or I just disappear. It doesn't make any sense to ask a question, but you already know the so-called answer to the question, even though your question, well, the answer to your question that's in your head is definitely wrong. And that's one of my pet peeves. So I'm learning to just be quiet. Just let them flow and be like, I don't know. Certain people, I guess you just have to do that with certain people. Just to say, they ask the question. You know the answer to the question. But you know what? Just say, I don't know. But you know everything. You know everything you know everything. You know what I'm saying? I heard everything you said. You said this and you said that. So what you got to say about this? I'm just getting to that point, fellas. I'm just going to say, I don't know. Oh, you ain't got much to say now, huh? No. Because I don't want to get, and fellas, I know you've been through it. You don't want to be sitting here going through all this back and forth. You lay the law down, you tell them what's up, and then you just shut it off. You know what I mean? You just shut it off and keep it moving. But I tell you, man, that shit getting old. And I hate to cuss, but it getting old, man. You know, you sit here, you know, you sit here, you're trying to help people, give them the knowledge, give them the info, and they sitting here already made their minds up, but they want to sit here and try to play mind games with you. You can't play mind games with me. You can't play mind games with somebody who got stacks and stacks of books and paperwork here. You know? I had another guy, well, another family member, they were saying, your delivery, the way you deliver your answers is not right. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. I'm like, oh, how is it disrespectful? Because you talking to your elder, and you don't talk to people like that. I'm like, did I cuss you out? Did I yell at you or something? It's the way you deliver. The way I deliver. Okay. Explain to me how am I supposed to deliver it then? Because I'm just talking to you like this. I'm talking to you in calm. And sometimes I get emotional, but I'm not getting upset because I'm talking to you. I'm getting upset because the fact that these excuse me, I'm about to cuss again. The Klaus Schwabs, the Yuval Hararis, the Zelenko in Ukraine, the New World Order, the global elites, the Davos Group, the World Economic Forum, they trying to kill us. So yes, I'm going to get a little emotional because I see what these motherfuckers are doing to us. And y'all don't even see it. So yeah, I get a little routed up because of that. Not routed up because I'm talking to you. Okay? And I need you to get routed up too. You know, but look here. We gonna work this thing out, you know what I mean? And one thing that someone told me a long time ago, and it's coming to fruition right now, is that you cannot lead a horse to water and force him to drink it or expect him to drink it. So even though, excuse my French, but even though you lead a horse to water, you can't force him to drink it. And then I was reading the Bible today, and then my finger went right on this message here. And it's in Ecclesiastes 1:18. I read that like 20 times. And I still don't remember it up here yet, but Ecclesiastes 1:18. And it said, I got it down here somewhere. I got it in my notes. But for in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. And I said, wow, that's it. And I only feel that way when I'm around family. When I try to talk to family, it never works out with friends. But when I'm around family members, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, father, that's what happens. Ecclesiastes 1:18. That is what happens to me, sorrow. I didn't ask for this knowledge. It just came. And then the Bible also tell you that when you have this knowledge, you share it. You let it go. You share it. Don't keep this in. If you know the knowledge and you know you can share it, share it. And this is what I'm doing. So y'all look that up, man. Ecclesiastes 1:18. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. That's powerful. It almost made me cry a little bit because it was powerful. And I'm going to do everything I can to share this knowledge with you guys. Talk about Klaus Schwab. Talk about the World Economic Forum. Talk about the Davos group. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go after the Klaus Schwabs, the Great Reset. Tell people, warn people, this joker right here, this old droopy lip. I can't say what I want to say, but this old droopy lip ad, well, you know what I'm saying? This is the guy that's messing up everything, messing up the American way of life, messing up everybody around the world besides George Soros. Him and George Soros are like neck to neck, and all of them are foreigners. All of them foreigners. At least with Elon Musk, he's from South Africa. He's African American. So what do you think I'm going to lean to? I'm going to lean to the African American. And I'm not even racist. So yeah, I'm going towards the African American Elon Musk because he's all about pro-life and moving on, advancing civilization for what I see right now. But your boy Klaus Schwab, your boy Yuval Harari, and all these jokers, they want you dead. They trying to do everything they can on some of us don't know this, but the Georgia Guidestones. Y'all need to go. If you stay in Georgia, you need to go visit the Georgia Guidestones. Y'all need to go look at this and read everything on that Comic Book and Georgia Guidestone. This is what they're trying to do to you. Google it. DuckDuckGo it right now if you have to. Well, after the show, because I'm going to need y'all to like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need y'all to do. And, you can cash at me too. You know what I'm saying? Cash at me, dog. I could really use some gas money, though. I ain't going to the library no more, but that old lady, man, she be tripping, yo. Anyway, I'm just telling you, these are my opinions, but at the same time, half the stuff I'm saying, I can back it up. I can back it up. You feel me? So everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be here too long. I'm finna ride out. You know, I gotta get up early in the morning, plow this, you know, crank up the plow and dump these seeds in the ground so they can germinate before the rain comes tomorrow. You know, corn. This year, I'm not doing watermelons. It's too much of back-breaking work. Tomatoes. I'm doing okra, and yes, my wife is helping me to pick it. See, inside joke. Inside joke. Don't worry about it. I mean, what else can I say, guys? Buy food. Stock food. BPA-free cans. Okay? Man. Whatever I forget to talk about tonight, don't worry about it. We're going to talk about it next week, hopefully. As if we still here. But I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. If you're still not catching on to who Klaus Schwab is, tell you what, and what he has for the future, what he wants for the future with the Great Reset, World Economic Forum, Davos, New World Order. If you still don't get it, I tell you what, we're gonna go into this info commercial. How about that? We're gonna get into this because, you know, this is it. Pay attention. This is what they want. This is what they want for you. Check it out.
And you will be happy.
Warning. Your weekly rental smart contract will automatically execute in 72 hours. Please ensure that your personal wallet is appropriately funded. Your scheduled Uber ride share will arrive in 10 minutes. Now arriving at your destination.
我们现在到达您的目的地。
Good morning. Waging number 22177? New transfer?
Yes.
Good. Look up. So what do you think of your new work pod? Pretty nice, right?
Yeah. It's a bit cramped though.
Oof. That's bad speak. I'll let you sort that out. See you at the mandatory Shibuya roll call dance later today.
Yikes. You have violated your employment smart contract. Replaying offending speech.
It's a bit cramped, though.
This statement is in direct contradiction with the verified Snopes fact that OpenOffice 2.0 workpods are comfortably spacious, combining the safety of closed cubicles with the communal spirit of OpenOffice environments. You have been deducted 20 good boy tokens from your weekly income. Warning. Projected weekly income is insufficient to meet your weekly rental payment. Please ensure that your wallet is appropriately funded within the next 68 hours.
Oh mein Gott. I groomed.
This is what they want from you. All y'all living in a cubicle. Report to work. What else can I say? What else can I say to you? You know what I mean? But hey, we got more to talk about. Well, let's save it for next week. It's Sunday. It's time for us to get ready to wind it down and get to work in the morning. But like I said, I wanted everybody to back up Elon. Back him up for right now. He's onto something. The censorship, banning of people, doxing people, all that stuff. He's onto something. So we're going to have to trust him a little bit. About 85% trust in him for right now. The man is a maverick. The man has invented Teslas that I wish I could afford. The man, SpaceX. So, screw Anthony Fauci. Let's not forget about him. Screw your boy, Klaus Schwab. Screw Bill Gates. Screw Yuval Harari. Screw the New World Order. Screw the Great Reset. Screw the World Economic Forum. What else can you say? Let's just keep it right there for now. Let's just keep it right there, you know what I mean? And we're going to, and screw the mainstream media. For they all lying to you about every damn thing. Ukraine, inflation, food shortages, and it's all Russia's fault. No, it's the Great Reset. It's JoJo, Sleepy Joe fault. And the administration because of the New World Order. Or should I say brought to you by the New World Order. So, with that being said, everybody, I'm finna wind it down. Thanks for coming out to the Deeper Thought Experience. I think we might have a little buffering going on. Thank you, Andrea Durant, coming out. Thank you. James Garner. Pretty Saucy. Marie. Thank you for coming out, guys, and checking out my show. I hope I share some knowledge that y'all would be into or research. Like and subscribe to the channel, everybody, and cash at me, dog. But thanks for coming out. I'm about to wind it down now. I'm about to get up out of here. Bump that. I ain't finna wind nothing down. I'm just keep it 100 with you. But shout out to Luke. Shout out to the 2 Live crew. Uncle Luke in Miami. We love you, dog. That's all I got to say about it. So, I'm out again because we banned in the USA. That's right. So, I'm out.
We think it's the banning of free speech. music, man. I'm tired of you saying that.
We've got white collar people trying to crap our style, saying we're too nasty and we're too live. Corrupted politicians playing games, bringing us down to boost their fame. They must be joking, thinking we were poor, but they're like flies, moving the wall. We stand tall from beginning to end, with help from fans and all our friends. Freedom of speech will never die. For us to have, our ancestors died. Don't keep thinking that we will quit. We'll always stand and never sit. We're too live, too black, too strong, doing the right thing and not the wrong. So listen up, y'all, to what we say. We won't be banned in the USA.
But with all the publicity, is a lot of people, curiosity is aroused. We're selling records to a totally different audience. I take the precaution that nobody else has. I stick with my album. I made two versions.
The First Amendment gave us freedom of speech. So what you're saying, it didn't include me? I like to party and have a good time. There's nothing but pleasure written in our rhymes. I know you don't think we'll ever quit. We got some people on our side that won't take your lip. We're gonna do all the things we wanna do. You can't stand to see a brother get as rich as you. This is the 90s and we're coming on strong, saying things and doing things that you're saying's wrong. Wising up, cause on election day, we'll see who's banned in the USA.
Show in Hollywood, those were 21 and older people. They had police out there carding the people coming in the club, and they still arrested us for performing in the front of adults. What is this? Is this not America? This is not China. This is not Russia. This is not the place where they brought down the walls. This is America. We have the right to say what we want to say. We have the right to do what we want to do. And what I do in my house, you might not do in your house. So what I do in my house is my business. And the simple fact of it all is that we are bonded by the First Amendment. We have the freedom of expression. We have the freedom of choice. And you, Chinese, black, green, purple, Jew, you have the right to listen to whoever you want to, and even the Two Live Crew. So all you right-wingers, left-wingers, bigots, communists, there is a place for you in this world, because this is the land of the free, the home of the brave, and Two Live is what we are.